Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sayudha. I'm from the Portuguese class, international class. So today I will present to you about my thesis about the face recognition. So this is our contents in this presentation. First is the research background, and then the literature study, and then the research problem that include the research question and research objective, and the last is research method. But the research background, actually it's latar belakang. So in this modern era, of course, we are no stranger to the technology that it's growing quite rapidly at this time, like Industry 4.0, as you can see, and then IoT and anything else. And then the number of tools that system that facilitate human aids also began to develop more. And then in every world that they have the modern system or modern tools that will help them. But in Indonesia, as you can see, there are still many technologies that are advanced at all. Some of them that some of our job is like lack of development that that keep us to keeping up in the current era. For example, that we still use the manual tools or manual technology to do the work. For example, like the attendance at the school or the university, that we do the attendance is manually. So we call them one by one, and actually it can be doesn't work well. So it can be the lecturer or the teacher is forgot about his or her student, and then it can be the lecturer is forget that to checklist the attendance form, and then some of few problems or error it can be popping up, or it can be a problem for us. And then to be able to reduce that workload, we can develop the attendance become more modern, that we use the face recognition itself. So we can recognize face recognition is that we can recognize people through the facial recognition or the face detection, and then we can attend it automatically with the new technologies. And then second one is the literature study. So as you can see, I already read some of the journal or references. In the journal of in the journal that created by Zhang et al. In 2017, that the title is Feature Agglomeration Network for Single Stage Face Detection. That the use of FunNet or Feature Agglomeration Network Space face detector can effectively perform scale variance in face detection, and hierarchically allows to quiet or more stable and a better training to in in an end-to-end manner. And then according to the journal at Zhang et al. 2018 is different Zhang that entitled face detection using improved faster RCNN, but the face detection has developed more thanks to the emergence of the one-stage method and two-stage method. But those method has a several issue, and it can be developed with RCNN method called FDNet 1.0 to face detection, which can produce more better performance compared to the previous method. And then in the journal that created by Dan et al. 2019, entitled Retina Face Detection, Retina Face Single Stage Dense Face Localization in Wild, concluded that when the state of arts are combined with the retina face of facial recognition, the accuracy results of the face detection of facial recognition is increasing. That the literature, the journal that I already studied. And then what the research program, research question, and research objective. About the research program, as we can see, use the single stage method and the two-stage method is indeed very helpful. But in performing face detection, there are some weakness because there's a lack of accuracy when the process in different poses. In different poses, like I see you like this, and then I see at the right like this, so it will become different accuracy. It's become lack of accuracy because the face detection itself is will be different. And then the research question, uh, The question is how to increase the accuracy and efficiency in performing face detection in various existing facial poses. So when I do like this, top and everyone, anything, it still the machine learning still recognize that is me like that. And then the research objective. So we can use the retina face of or ResNet 15, ResNet 50, which is can increase accuracy by performing 3D face reconstruction. It's have the 1K point, so like the 1K layer in our face. Uh, for the face reconstruction that it can be increase the accuracy and stability in detecting. So when we do the different poses, it's the machine learning still know uh, how to recognize our face like that. And then last is the research method. About the research method, first is time and place. Uh, I want to conduct the research at Polinema for 6 months because I think the Polinema is my target for his attendance like that. And then for the data collection is by collecting photos of uh, Polinema students, especially my classes, with a sample of 20 people or more, or maybe 35, with 15 photos each person. So if we calculate by 20 people, it's like 20 times 50, it become 100 data or 100 photos that I gonna use. And then for processing the data, I will do the several steps. It will be data retrieval, data collection, and then pre-processing that we pre-process the data so we can train the machine learning better, and then the classification and training. So we do the training for face recognition later. So and then we can testing or test it to maybe my friend or myself itself. And then so this is the method, technique, and instrument. The method it will be retina based method or ResNet 50. And then the technique, I will use the technique of the device reconstruction, and then using the RCNN algorithm. And then for the instrument, I will use the Python and Jupyter Notebook. So thanks to hear my presentation. Uh, that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.